So it's obvious that the devs at Infinity Ward are experimenting with the solo game type. The regular solo game type with the gulag and stuff like that, I think is better than this game type. I think this game type promotes a little more action, but we will get into that because I want a solo game type that will promote more action but be fair in, like some type of way, but be fair. Like this game type right here, it has action, but if I kill you, like let's say 2 circles before the gulag is closed or the buy yourself back, I don't even know what it's called, redeployment is closed, right? So at the end of this game, right? This is not a win. Spoiler. At the end of this game, I get killed by this guy, and it's like, why respawn? Like in this game type, it gets to a point like, why respawn? Like they'll either spawn you across the map where you'll take a month to get back, or they'll spawn you there and the guy is just still there. He's still there to get your loot. And it never fails. Everyone does it. It's just natural. It's like, all right, I killed this guy late into the circle. I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Look at all this money he had. He knows that he's gonna come back. He knows that I'm going to come back in this instance. Like if I drop a knapsack of money, obviously that I have enough money to come back. I'm not gonna just go spawn somewhere else. Well, the average player isn't going to just go spawn somewhere else and start from scratch because they want their loot back. They're probably mad at the guy, so the guy's gonna just camp and wait for you to shoot you down out of the sky. First of all, why does this game tell you when someone is parachuting down? Turn the parachute noise effect up. First of all, just turn the noise effect up for if you're landing from the plane, you can hear if someone's behind you landing or whatever. That's number one. You have to use your brain or use your sense of hearing so the guy can land somewhere else. The guy that wants his loot back can land somewhere else and then creep up on you. But if the guy tries to land somewhere else, if he's even in the vicinity, the announcer says enemy is incoming or enemy parachuter is incoming. That's dumb. That's one. And they didn't implement that until this new game type. This patch. Well, this new game type. I don't know if it's this patch or this new game type or whatever, but it wasn't like that at first. Like it didn't tell you enemy is coming in flying in the sky. Like it didn't tell you that. Now it does. The solo game type it's just a little too much going on. It's too much going on it's fun. It's fun here and there, but once it gets later into the game, it's not fun anymore because everyone is camping. So I just think Ghost, if you wear Ghost or not, they should give you a UAV sweep. They should give everybody on the map a UAV sweep. Here's a UAV. The announcer says, UAV sweep incoming in 12 seconds or whatever. Even if you're camping, he tells you UAV sweep is coming in 12 seconds, right? So if you're a camper, this is the way it'll work for campers and people who just want to run around and have fun. So he says UAV sweep in 12 seconds. Move out of your camping building. Let the UAV sweep, then go back in your camping building. Like that way that the game will let the people know where someone is, what vicinity someone is, and if they're a dumb camper, a dumb player, they're just gonna sit right here in this window right here. UAV sweeps them, and now everyone knows this guy's in that window, right? The UAV sweep, I think, definitely should be in solo. Maybe not quads or trios, or they just really need to make duos. But maybe not quads, trios, or duos or whatever. But a UAV sweep definitely needs to be in solos. It's way too campy and random. Quads and duos are like that, not duos, but duos would be like that also if it was in, if it was a game type. But y'all know what I mean. Quads, trios, it's just too random and too campy. So solos is the worst though. Solos definitely needs a UAV sweep or something like that. And these are things that can be implemented in the game. It just can be implemented in the game. It's easy. All right, like another thing I want implemented in the game, but they probably can't, because it's too much coding and stuff like that. Well, they can do whatever, but we probably will have to wait till the next game for this to be implemented. I kind of don't like loadout drops. I don't like loadout drops. I think you should pick up your perks, like find your perks in buildings or somewhere. Maybe buy your perks because they want to implement the buy stations and money in the game. So I don't mind that. And I really think you should find attachments to the weapons. Like you find a naked M4, right? You should find a foregrip. And the foregrips are universal. Every gun has a foregrip. What's that called? Every primary weapon has a foregrip, except the riot shield, of course. I know somebody in the comment is gonna say, the riot shield doesn't have it, but they're gonna be universal. So if I find a foregrip or a silencer, and it will be the different suppressors, like you find a mono suppressor, it will be a mono suppressor for whatever weapon. And you put it on your weapon and that's it. And now you gotta find a buttstock and stuff like that. And in some crates, you find a weapon with a buttstock or with a grip or whatever. It just like that. I don't like the buy-in because everybody's gonna buy Ghost and stuff like that. Maybe you can get a loadout weapon, but I don't like the perks. The Ghost, it just promotes the hiding. It promotes the hiding. I don't. Ah man, that's super annoying. And this is how I'm not one of those players that are just super good. So this is how I gotta play now because I just don't want to get killed by a hider. Like a hider. That's a good name for these guys. A hider. I already mentioned the gas mask thing. I'm sure everybody got killed because of the gas mask. If you put some hours into this game, you got killed because of the gas mask, or downed, or something stupid because of the gas mask. Like if you're parachuting off of a building, the guy would rather take the gas mask off than pull his parachute off, than pull his parachute out, which it's life and death. It's like, I will die if I don't pull this parachute out. But you know what? I got a gas mask on. So let me pull this gas mask off. Or you're shooting at somebody. He says, let me stop shooting so I can take this gas mask off. It's insane. And I can, it's obvious that these guys don't play their own game. Another thing is people this is a free game. So it's a lot of hackers in the game. Like this guy would have gotten ratted on if I didn't see him. Enemy soldier incoming. Let me use my brain and look and see things for myself. Enemy soldier incoming. Now I'm looking up in the sky and this and that. But the hackers, back to them. This is a free-to-play game, so it's gonna be a whole bunch of hackers. It's just you can't dodge that. It's gonna be hackers. But this is what some of the hackers do. They play on PC, they get the hacks. They play with a controller, they wall hack, and they get aim assist right when they get to see you, and then just kills you easily. And it's insane how they act like they're legit, right? And this is late in the game, 31 people left. I have one guy that I'm gonna get outgunned by, you know, whatever, I died. But it's like, why should I respawn back and come back? I don't feel like I could go to the buy station and buy plates. That's the only thing I could probably do. But, you know, I just quit the game, whatever. It was fun while it lasted. Don't forget to comment, tell me your ideas, and I'm out. Peace.